And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time. Europa Universalis 4 as the Ottomans in our chill game. We're at the point where I gotta make a decision what we're doing chill game wise. So I think the goal is probably go east, because we've got a nice treaty with the Hungarians right now. These guys actually... both junior partners to Bohemia. Oh, that's a big Bohemia. That's a big boy to the north. Don't know what I want to do about that. Austria is the Holy Roman Emperor. We are getting sneakily close on being able to take a member of the Empire off of them. We're waiting on a treaty timer with the Mamelukes. That'll be 1492. So really, we got Aq Qoyunlu that we can go after. Well, if we stop being neutral with them, that would remove 20. No, I think the Republic there is making it a little bit too hard. Unless being friendly adds a bonus. Alloy attitude adds 10. Okay. So we could swing at 30 points, basically, by just raising opinion. Try and decide if it makes sense to try to bring on board Genoa here. Well, actually, it would be a... yeah, it'd be a 30-point swing. Lose the neutral, gain LA. This would be about 6 short there. Of course, bringing them on board then allows us to go after their cores in the west fairly cheaply. I suppose I could go after the Pope. Nah, Pope's got a France. Pope's got a France shaped a friend, yes. Good relations there. Wait a little bit well before we grab Bacon Shot. Merchants suffering, give them some support. As soon as the dock's complete, we'll have that one complete. Support the hardliners. Yeah, support the hardliners. Lowers the tech cost a little bit more. Which I suppose isn't super important because our tech is surprisingly cheap at the moment. Neighbor bonus. So someone's got Bibliotech 8 is what that's saying. Though no one's grabbed a military or... Both surprised and not surprised with Syria because we got a bunch of aggressive compassion with them, that they're a bit grumpy. Oh, I suppose the Corfu car is giving us some Biblical reputation malice from the overextension. We grab Defender of the Faith. What's Defender of the Faith going to give us? Yearly prestige. Morale of armies, morale of navies. Sure. Let's grab that. So, moving towards getting Greece here as a subject. I think Greece doesn't have any other cores, because I think they're just a rebel nation. Yeah. And then moving on Corsica. Okay, let's... Okay, so it's time to either spend or invest as development. We'll do development. Season possibility someone will pick it up on the year tick. In which case, if they do, we'll do. We've done offer relations there, so we're going to do influence, send gift, and that should put us high enough. We're going to maintain 1 month with you, or we're sending through January with you. December. Okay. Call you back. Send gift over here. Off facilitation on the 27th. There goes someone taking military, so we'll take it as well. That way we get the 5% bonus from the neighbor bonus, and still get the innovative bonus. Islet, and then front islet. Let's the bigger army here. Yeah, the bigger army here. Force that up to the 20 stack. Who else was working on? We could work on Genoa. Genoa is probably in the plausible range at this point. Everybody's not happy enough yet to make an islet. Kalafka's like spending into the desert is going to be doable for a while. 110. Well, not while they war. Maybe if they lose some territory to Tunisia, they will be. Trent is real close. Trent is close enough. I'm going to try on Trent. So we'll send guy to good relations with Trent. Our subject over there went poof. That's fine. We're 1 over. So we got 3 extra. We got 3 extra vessels that we really need. Large alliance, friendly alliance, large alliance. Yeah. Yeah. After the Mameluke War, we'll be able to do them. Wait, if I want to do Trent while we're at war with these guys, I need to ally them first. Did our army get transported across? Probably. Oh, transport was in the process of doing it. Okay. So we'll move this guy across over to there. And then we'll make this a proper combat use stack. I'm going to go all the way up to 100, even though I'll put a little silver forest on it. Okay, there you islet. Should make them a little bit easier to control. Also saved us a diplomatic relation, which is good to see. That we are going to get an alliance with Trent. We're just going to put it back up 1, but that's fine. Okay, then once everyone's deployed on the eastern border here, and they pretty much are already, okay. We'll go ahead and probably start something at Aq Qoyunlu here. Guaranteed Pecora, out with the Great Horde. Still don't think that's going to be a big problem. Probably be a pretty small problem, to be fair. We got claims on most of their territory, so they could even just come in for the vassalization of them. We'll see. How many generals can I have? 1 more. Okay, so not all the stacks can get a general. Oh no, all the stacks can have a general. That works. Every stack gets a general. And then, from a war standpoint, we do outnumber the opposition because it's going to be them, the person we're declaring on, and the Great Horde. So we can probably shake the Great Horde tree and make some possible subjects fall out of them. The alternative would be to declare on Tunisia, but we'll come back for Tunisia, or not Tunisia, Trebizond here. But they're a march of Georgia. Georgia's at war with them, so yeah. Go after these guys first. Could do Reconquista. So Raqaq's got a core. But no, I think we're just going to come in hot and heavy for our claims. So take their capital. We're coming in for blood. Declare the war. Combat stack there, combat stack there. Siege stack there. Siege stack there. Unit between us and them is not smart. Not large enough to stop the siege stack from doing what it wants. you into the Black Sea. You want to go to Raqqa. Yep, not big enough to stop us from doing what we want. France thinks we're their rival. I apparently agree, but if anything, I'm probably too big to really be their rival at this point. Claim a guarantee of Trent. Off-mill access. Send GIF on March 19th. And all, actually no, we're literally there. We can just offer vassalization on April 22nd. Have a prince in the empire as subject to the Ottomans. Hungary is no longer considered a great power. Well, that's a bad day for Hungary. Excuse my road. 5 princes in the empire and control of non-member states. I wonder. Wonder which one of which 5 is ours. Remember the Empire, there's some distance between our borders. That's might be a little hard to overcome. Yeah, okay. So you want to go there, you can go there to support them, you can go there to support them. So we can return that one to Syria. Could technically give you to Hisankafa if I didn't want to core that one because we don't have a claim, so it'd be a little cheaper doing it that way. Choose it for your zone. You're going to go there. You can quickly siege up those 2 provinces. City of Bursa. You will take the upkeep this right now, my friend. get this war over pretty quickly. Mameluke peace treaty is now done, so we do want to turn around and fight the Mamelukes ASAP. Okay, soon we'll have all the Mameluke forts down. None of the Mamelukes, Great Horde forts down. At which point they'll be probably willing to negotiate with us. Oh, that was more aggressive. So Tunisia annexed all of Tlemcen and Algeria. Okay. So that means at some point we're going to come and have to kick Tunisia. Our friend can no longer become our subject. But presumably we'll do that after we're done with the Mamelukes. Okay, so that probably... I'm surprised you are so willing for this war. Well, apparently they're so unwilling for the war that they're willing to give up stuff. Yeah. Okay. They're not that willing. Unless they're hiding another fort up there somewhere. Yeah, we don't have that capital. They are hiding another fort. Quickly run that fort down. Use the key that is excessive Ottoman firepower. Oh no, our theologian. You know what, we'll take him. It's not ideal, but I think he allows us to complete one of our quests. Yes. Imperial Muslim Center. 20% local development cost reduction and 50% local tax modifier in the capital. And our mosque becomes a great mosque. If the devastation was less than 1, which it probably will be post-war. Yeah, these guys are willing to negotiate. I think the one that costs less, war score costs less political power, or double power here. Just save some double power. More crest expansion is fine. And then pick, or we can pay more double power and take all their treasure, which I'm actually very tempted to do. Or release the subjects. Yeah, let's release the subjects instead of playing the big double power cost. For the transfer. Because now these guys will be really willing to hop on board the opposition train. Welcome to the other team. And it costs me a lot less double power to do that. Oh no, there will be a collision that includes the Mamelukes, who are the only person in the collision that we're about to go invade anyway. Yeah, that's not a real threat. Welcome to the Ottoman Empire. Hope you enjoy your very long stay. Administering an empire. Paper goes up by 10%. Cool. Over here, we can go ahead and throw money at that problem. Oh, it's the, we're paying to root out corruption, that's why the money's so bad. And they're not quite on board with that. Grab shipyards. Yeah, I might as well get the Imperial bonus. That's an event that fires for tribal governments, so we just let one of the tribal governments cease to be tribal by agreeing to that. So that doesn't really cost us anything. It gets a little bit of opinion by agreeing to it. Thematically, you're supposed to control the Caliph for that, and the Caliph technically resides in Mameluke territory, so it's firing a little early. Thematically, we're supposed to have already taken over the Mamelukes before we get that option. But that happens. That happens in the game sometimes. In a Merchant Guild one, we can see some more land. Yeah. Okay, so you want counting, workshop, that sort of thing. So we'll provide you a workshop. Yeah, we're gonna have to start contemplating integrating some of our subjects in the not too distant future. Just to empower the central and weaken the outliers. And we now have pretty much have Unify Anatolia done, so we can turn this in. I think we now have a bunch of claims all over the place, yeah. Let's diplomacy, own subject nations, yeah. So if we are trying to vassalize these guys, we probably again want to do offer vassalize before we start the war. Or offer alliance before we start the war. And then we're mostly in position, so we can start this war with our Ottoman invasion, Casus Belli. So we got a special event that will fire if we occupy the Mameluke capital. So let's start moving towards the Ottoman capital, Mameluke capital. Where's the last one of our CG friends? Over there. Okay, well, we'll put you ashore. Actually, let's just have the fleet pick you up and just drop you in the capital. We'll be unsupported, which is a little dangerous. But it probably won't be unsupported for particularly long. And we have developed Constantine done, so let's turn that in. Build up to 75. That might take a little while. Up to 60. I think there were some buildings on that list. Are there any buildings missing? Has a workshop, has a marketplace, has a barracks, has a fort. Okay, so it's gonna need the fort. So let's grab the fort. Okay, so we do the naval landing. Oh, well, if you don't even need the naval land, then unless you're not unsupported, we'll just land you there. And you just walk down there of your own accord. And even more autonomy. No. There's one thing assured in this world, it is death and taxes. They're on 6, we're on 8. Oh yeah, cannon's not quite strong enough. They got some reinforcements, so I'll have to reinforce in as well. If we hold Quran for 3 years, we'll have 90% war score as the Mamluks in the event. Full the Mamluks hold fires, allowing us to sign a white peace with the Mamluks to create the island of Egypt immediately. Yes. Okay, so the siege train took way too much damage there. I think it still will be able to continue the siege, so... As annoying as it is, it's not too much of a delay to the grand plan. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Grab the war taxes down, and we can just turn that on. Pay no taxes. Or reduce the war taxes during... Or reduce the upkeep while we're at war for the rest of Age of Discovery. The general has to be replaced. New madrasa. Okay, we'll run down to the next fort. You run cover so they don't attack them. Yeah, just hold on to their capital for 3 years while basically having all their forts, and they will surrender. Destruction of their army. Well, that army. Yeah, we're just going to push all the way out to our subject over there. I want that fort to fall sooner rather than later, so hit the siege button. Just do some automated sieging to get through the siege while we're winning. Maintain balanced power grid, another diplomat. Probably what we want. Though, admin tech decrease is always nice. But no, I think right now we want the diplomat. We can always change it later. Non-subject countries, because we're angling to integrate some. Trade trust for favors. Then puts them at the point where we can offer them vassalization. Okay, so after reining them in, I gotta still wait 10 years. Okay. You're gonna start reining them in, is what I think I'm gonna do. So we can start annexing some of them. Actually, somewhat surprised we don't have more score on them. They have a fort that we're missing? Well, they have subjects, right? So the subjects have forts. That's what I'm missing in my thought process here. They found the Fountain of Youth! Oh dear. Nice, simple, clean war. Looking at the time, I should go ahead and put the part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. Because I'm going to record, I think, 2 more parts tonight. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break between parts, and we'll be right back to recording. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.